look ahead to a big night for Arsenal. They can go top for a day at least if they beat Luton this season. They're playing catch-up after that draw at the Etihad. Was that a point gained or a missed opportunity?
I don't know. I don't know why anybody reckons it's a missed opportunity. I think Arsenal gained so much from that result at Manchester City. One, they kept them to 0 at the Etihad, especially after being really hammered the year before. And they had opportunities to win the game, but you saw players sacrifice themselves. You know, a lot of people don't look at the adjustments Saka and Jesus made to really dig in, because the game plan was to kind of attack, but Manchester City are so good at home that City wouldn't allow them to attack, so they had to defend. They defended brilliantly. So that should give them so much belief now that if you could shut Man City down, you should be able to shut everybody down. So hopefully Mikel Arteta and the boys will carry that forward.
Quite rightly, we've spoken a lot about their attacking prowess this season. But did you feel like you're in a time machine? You were back with George Graham. Everyone's stepping up, giving it that. Was it a kind of throwback to those days for the Arsenal?
Yeah, it was. And do you know what, Rob? I absolutely love when people come out and say, boring Arsenal, it was boring. That's what I like to hear. I love to hear the boring Arsenal, because you know what? If you're boring, but you're getting your results, we'll take it.
And 9 matches left to go, plenty more football, but we know what happened to Arsenal at the end of last season. Do you think they've got the ingredients, the mentality to go one better this year?
I think a lot's been learned after last season, and really culminating in going to the Etihad. You know, there was no gung-ho football like everybody wanted, because that's what Man City thrive on. It was the Arsenal way: keep it tight, restrict Man City to one shot on target, and be boring. I don't mind 9 boring games. Arsenal win them all and win the title. That'll do me.
How impressive is it? Because not only has Mikel Arteta learnt from last season by the looks of things, but he's also got his players to buy into that, because those players are so used to playing on the front foot week in, week out. Suddenly he's got them, and they've all sort of gone, OK, I understand that. This is the way we'll play. So that's good manager material there, isn't it?
Rob, the important part is it's a young squad, and they realise playing one way isn't going to get them over the line, because when you go to the top teams, that's why Man City wiped the floor with Arsenal last season. They thought they could go there and play open football. You can't. What you have to do is you've got to adjust your game to suit the opposition, but you have to be all in on it. And the fact of the matter is, a year on, you see Arsenal players playing that way and digging in and getting a really good 0-0 result. And that should get, as I said, that gives them the belief that they could win. They could win it all. I think it does. Obviously, Liverpool are in pole position, but I truly believe the Arsenal players will believe now that they could get the job done.
And Arsenal are remaining in the mix without being reliant on a number 9, a natural striker who's scoring 20 goals a season for them, like Man City have with Haaland, like Liverpool have with Mo Salah. How impressive an achievement would it be then to last the distance, win the title without having that recognised number 9?
Well, Arsenal have been doing it by committee, haven't they? They've been sharing the goals out. You know, goals from the defenders, goals from the midfielders, goals from the attackers. It goes from the subs that have been coming on, etc. So I think a few seasons ago, Man City done it this way. They didn't have a recognised striker, but they shared all the goals out. Now Arsenal are trying to do it this way. If Arsenal could get over the line doing it this way, what a story. What an absolute brilliant story. And then in the summer, they can get that striker.
So what I'm hearing from you, your confidence. I mean, it was so long ago. I think James, who is young, was most probably still in primary school. A 20-year wait for that title. Can it come to an end then?
It can. It definitely can. Like I said, Liverpool are in pole position. There are a hell of a lot of games to go. But I just think Arsenal have learned so much that Arsenal are gonna go for it now. They've got nothing to fear. They went to the Etihad, looked at the Dragon, and nullified him. So they've got nothing to fear now. They've got all winnable games. Some are tough, some are really tough games, obviously, but they're winnable games. So if you're Arsenal, you just got to go for it now.
Okay, I'm absorbing by osmosis your excitement here, Kevin, which is a wonderful thing. Thank you very much, as always. Lovely to see you.